Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is day 11 of trying to reach the rating of 2000 Elo online. I'm rated right now 1766. I got some rating points yesterday because one of my opponents was, violating the fair play or cheating, same thing. Yesterday I got matched really fast. Hopefully we're gonna get matched. Oh yeah, against the 2000 Elo. Let's go. Azizia. London. I'm gonna play the Slav. I want to develop the knight first. Knight f6, bishop f5, e6, the same setup. 2000 Elo online. Damn. I might win 13 points if I win against this dude. And only loses 3. So this is incredible. I really wish that I can always get matched with, powerful players. I don't want to allow him to, develop his queen. So I'm just gonna slide back. If takes, takes, and when you're gonna castle, it's not really a weak pawn. It's defended twice, but an open file is an open file. So knight here. So what is the idea? You wanna go takes with the knight? I don't care. What about playing knight to h5? If you take, I take, and I'm threatening to take your bishop. I think I'm gonna play knight to h5 or knight to d7. You know what? I'm gonna play knight to h5. You idiot! No, if he takes, we can take with the pawn. I thought that the queen is attacking this knight. So if knight takes, pawn takes, is defended twice. So he went back with the bishop. So if I take, he takes with this pawn, and if I take, I cannot take with this pawn because I'll lose my rook. Okay. Then I'm gonna play bishop d6. Now he cannot take because I can take with this, and if you take, take. I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's still fine. There's nothing wrong with this. Playing in the London system is really solid. Like, you cannot really infiltrate. You're gonna allow them to castle, get their knight out, and develop all their pieces. It's like, the system is really, really solid. You cannot break through really easily. But I think my opponent wants to take here. So bad. Reconnecting. Are you freaking kidding me right now? The bishop went all the way back, trying to attack here. Interesting. Now if I take, he takes with this pawn, I take here, he takes. Hold up a second here, here, takes, takes. And you don't have it like an attack. And if I take the knight, bishop takes. If I draw back with the knight, this will be a good square for my knight. Knight to e4, so knight to f6. Knight to f6, there's nothing wrong with it, except that he can play bishop to h4, which is pinning me, and I cannot take. It's a blunder because my knight will be hanging. So this move, I think he wants to play bishop to h4. You know what? I want to play this with bishop. So let me take his bishop first. I want to preserve my bishops. I think he wants to take like this. It's fine. Now, if I take, he takes. I play knight to d7. He can play this. But my bishop is going to live there on e4. I really don't want him to take because I'll be taking with this pawn and it will be very weak. So I think I am forced to take. Or maybe get the queen out. Get the queen out in case he takes. I can take with the queen. I think it's a solid option. Getting out with the queen to f6. What about him pushing? I just take, he takes, and everything's fine. I don't see why this is not a good move, queen to f6. Because if he wants to take with the knight, I take like this. Maybe it was the best move to take this stupid knight. Because all his pawns on dark squares, so this bishop is far more important than this one. My opponent's spending no time, literally no time, still 15 minutes. I was supposed to take. Oh, thank God, he went back. Very nice. Now, what is the idea behind going back here? I don't know. There's no reason not to develop the knight on d7. Yeah, queen f6, I don't like it now. Like, after I look at it, it's not a really bit of a move. See, adding pressure on this pawn. I can play knight to b6, but I think he wants to play a4, trying to go a5, but knight to b6, a4, a5. Yeah, we'll lose this stupid knight. That's not a good move. What about taking rook takes, queen to g6, attacking the rook? The rook moves somewhere else, and I go takes, takes. I give it check. The king can go here, he's really safe. So there's no sacrifices here. Pushing this pawn. I'm just playing rook to b8. I mean, there's no wrong about playing rook to b8. I'm just gonna play rook to b8. Trying to push this pawn. He might gonna play a4. At this point, I have to play a5 maybe. This connection was this stupidchess.com thing. I don't log in on another account, but it always says that and disconnect my connection. Okay, so the knight here, maybe castling this side. I cannot place my knight here to go here because that will be easily taken. There's something that has to be done here. I think it's castling. I think it is castling the best move because we want to put the rook on c8 and start pushing my pawn. I think this would be very nice. And then I can give a check if takes, takes. I think I want to play rook to c8, then c5. There's no potential weaknesses. Oh, he plays c4. So if I take, there's maybe knight takes, which attacks the bishop. Therefore, I'm not gonna... Well, if I did not take, he's gonna push her anyway. So maybe I have to push myself c5. Pushing c5, he takes. I take. Queen takes. No. I think I have to take and allow the knight on c4 and drop back with the bishop. Oh, that is some weird stuff here. So I have to take because I don't want to allow c5, or maybe push c5 myself, but this will lose a pawn. So wait, if I went here, he takes, I take, he takes, I play knight here. No, it's really risky. I think I want to play takes, knight takes, and bishop back. There is no attack. I think that move does make sense, so why not play it? Taking no time to think what so freaking ever. The bishop is back, controlling the knight's, movement, so it's really nice that I have the bishop there. I am afraid of knight to h4 trying to take this bishop. It's a really strong bishop, so maybe I have to play h6. h6 in case any attack on my bishop, I slide back. Really beautiful, strong bishop. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Play h6 with the bishop on h7. Playing knight to b6, knight takes, bishop takes. He's gonna start pushing, so it's not really... He wants to trade the bishops. Interesting. So if bishop takes, queen takes, I can push, and if takes, I'm gonna go knight takes, and I'm gonna have an open file. What about playing rook to d8? Rook to d8 will allow him to take. So bishop takes, queen takes, there's a threat of mate. So it's not really I am the one who is supposed to take, obviously. I think there's nothing wrong with rook to d8, but what is the idea of rook to d8? What about knight to b6 takes, bishop takes? It's also not a good thing. He wants to take, I take with the pawn, everything is fine, I am safe. Unless when he tries to castle and double up on this side, then it's going to be very risky. So bishop takes, queen takes, h6. I think that is the most reasonable thing to do. And now playing h6. Or g6. g6 or h6. Well, h6, I'm not allowing the knight, and if I move my queen anywhere else, there's no need to overthink it. Maybe trying to play rook to d8, knight to c5, trying to put the knight on a good square. I think he wants to castle queenside. My queen is absolutely trash after queen to f6. I was not supposed to play this move, but 2007. Yo! But I think I'm solid. There's no weaknesses in my position whatsoever. I'm really afraid of him pushing this pawn. g4. At that point, I'm not sure what am I supposed to do. h4, I think I have to play rook to d8, and if he push one more time, I take. The queen is not supposed to be here, because in case something happened on this, file, the king maybe is gonna try to escape, but I don't have this f6 move, so the queen has to move. But I really don't want to play rook to d8, knight to c5. Really beautiful square for the knight. In case he castled, this pawn will be very weak. In case the knight moves, that will be very weak as well. He castled this way. And rook to d8, of course he's gonna spot that and he's gonna move his queen. But this rook to d8, it's really beautiful move because it also allows the king to escape in case something happened. No reason not to play this move. I want to play rook knight to c5 so bad, but if the queen stayed on the same diagonal, yeah, pushing this will not help because I can just take you. Yeah, playing knight to c5, the queen is gonna stay on the same. I think why not? Why not play knight to c5? I just want to put the knight there, but if the queen stayed on the same diagonal, I cannot play knight to e4. Yeah, exactly. Now the knight is attacked. And it was a waste of time, I guess. Or maybe to try to play this. Knight to a6 playing knight to b4. It does make sense, if this I can just take, and he try to double up, I can just escape. I think this is a nice move. There's no need to overthink it. I want to play knight to b4. He's gonna have to stay here trying to. Are you in? What is this? If I take, do you think you have a check? I can just slide back. You have another check. I can play here. Yeah, I don't really understand your idea. Okay. So, you wanna play this? I just attack you. Another check. Your queen will be attacked by the rook. Wait a second. Did he have rook h8 check? I am forced to take. He gives me this check, I move away. No, there's no way to hook my king to this side. Well, for now we're up a pawn, but we're really low on time. G4 will be a nice move. Attacking the knight moves somewhere else, loses this pawn. This is really risky to take the pawn because I will be attacked. So it's not really a good move to take that pawn on f2. I think I want to play knight to b4, threatening this. What do you think you're doing here? What do you think you're doing? If bishop takes, knight takes, but wait, if bishop takes, pawn takes, I'm going to take your rook. You take with the other rook, and then I take this free pawn. You give me a check, I can just move away. This is protected by the knight. But if bishop takes, knight takes, I think I just take this pawn, and if you attack me any kind of way, I have a check first. Is this a good move? Bishop takes e5, pawn takes, we first take the rook, then we take that pawn there. But the idea after takes, knight takes here, he does have a check and I move here and he does have this to take. I really want to take. What am I supposed to do here? Bishop takes, pawn takes, we trade the rooks first. No need to overthink it, no need to overthink it. If pawn takes, we're going to take the rook first. The back rank is protected by the rook. Knight takes. Well, what about queen takes pawn? Yes, you have a check, I move here, we take this pawn, but I think I have a check that doesn't do much. What about king to e7 trying to play rook to h8? That is also a good move. Doesn't have an attack. So if queen takes here, he does have this check, moving away and takes this pawn. So I think I have to play king to e7, the queen has to move somewhere else, and then I take the pawn. He doesn't have any kind of attack. But wait, what about king to e7, knight to g4? Knight to g4 is a move. Yeah, knight to g4 is really fucking annoying. The queen cannot slide back. Okay, there's no attack here, so maybe what about playing knight here? What about playing this? Or what about playing this? I don't have time. My idea here is to play rook to h8, but after knight to g4, I have nothing. I have to trade the queens. And we're going to have an ugly pawns. Okay, so this check will not help him out with anything. He doesn't have an attack on me. So there's no need to... What about c5? c5, I want to take and open up for a line for the rook. c5, if he takes, I think I could just take here, and if he takes, I take. Holy mother... 7 minutes on the clock. He has 30 minutes. Time management is not my thing. It is not my thing. Taking the pawn on f2 is really risky. I'll use some naughty. Okay, so he wants to play this so freaking bad. We do have this, but then knight takes. What about takes? He plays this. No, because then we can just take this pawn. So this knight, sorry. So if I take, he does have this, but then I slide back. He gives me the check. I move away. That would be very not good. What about playing this? Trying to trade. What about taking this now? But then after this rook attack, I cannot do anything because the rook will be taking here and now we're losing the game. Going for a queen trade. Queen takes, pawn takes. He goes here with the rook. I can defend everything. No. If I play this, takes, and rook here, I cannot play this because he can just take and I cannot. What about late knight to here, goes here. There's nothing. What about rook to c8? Rook to c8, he attacks me, I give him this check and I can take here. Okay, rook to c8 does make sense. Rook to c8 does make sense, so why the hell not play it? Because if rook to f3, I have c takes d4, it will be a check. So he moves away. He moves out of the check. I think I can take you. I take you. You have to take back. Oh my gosh! If you take back, I then take you here. Right? I take you here because you don't have this. Because I have a check. I move here and I sack the queen. What about this? He has the check. I can move here. He doesn't have any more checks. It's a blunder to play rook to f3. Because if check, he goes here, I sack the queen. I win the game. So he has to do something about queen to c2 check. Yes, oh my god, he blundered. You freaking idiot. There is no queen to c2. There's the queen here. I swear to god I did not see it. I swear to god I did not see it. Come on. The queen is so far away I did not see it. Yeah. It sucks. It fucking sucks. What can I do? What about this? Rook takes. I play here. Okay, what about this? Queen to h4. Rook takes. I move king to e8. You have to move your queen away, or I think we're surviving. I think we're surviving after queen to h4. Queen to h4, he takes. This is the only move. Queen takes here. Then I maybe have the check and stuff. I don't know. It is the only move. There's no need to overthink it. Let's trade the queens. If we trade the queens, I think it's not. I don't know if it's equal or not. But taking here forces me to go the only square here. Maybe this? Oh, queen to g6. Queen to g6, I can go there. You fucking idiot! He has... From checkmate from me, checkmate to him. This is nonsense. How the fuck did I not see there was a queen check? The queen is like this pain in the ass looking at this square. I thought that I was winning after rook to f3, but I did not see it until I played it, that the queen defends this. There's rook takes. Whenever you fucking move, that will be checkmate. How did I even see it? I was maybe saying I was losing this. 100% losing this. I was so close, you know. I was so close. My whole idea, my whole attacking strategy there was, that is a very weak square. How are you gonna defend it? I did not even spot. Look where the queen is. If I was playing this over the board, I would definitely play queen c2 check because that is so freaking far away. We're gonna see the game review. Hopefully it doesn't lag. Hopefully I'm up 2 points, but I can put these 2 points, you know, where because there's no so she played. She or he, I don't know. 82.8 per accuracy. I did 72.6. I did one blunder. She did one blunder. We're gonna see that. I just want to see her blunder. It's losing. because this allows the opponent to enter because the defender is pinned. I cannot believe this. Lately, I've been practicing tactics like so freaking good. I did not spot queen takes e5. You idiot, queen takes e5. If pawn takes, that would be checkmate. Oh no way. Oh no freaking way. I missed queen takes e5. That is amazing. Amazing stuff. Okay, what about my blunder? That is a blunder. You allow the opponent to win material through a fork. You missed an opportunity to win material because the defender is pinned. This stupid defender is pinned to the rook. My best move was to go queen takes e5. Yeah. I don't know how I missed this tactic. Okay, it's not really a simple tactic, so it's not really like a beginner tactic, okay? Like it's not really like a missed a fork or something, but this a little bit advanced, but I just did not see it. Queen takes e5, pawn takes e5, rook takes e1, checkmate. I tried my best. I tried my best to play good. My opening 95.6, okay, good. Middle game 63 because we missed some tactics and stuff. Wow. I was winning and I knew there was something wrong with this knight move, but I did not spot this. Wow, that is just crazy. Beautiful tactic. Queen takes e5, d takes e5, rook to d1 to checkmate. Wow. Well, that was it for today's video. I did not lose that much. I only lost 3 points, but that was a very beautiful game. I really hope that I keep getting higher rated players. It will improve my, you know, time management, and it will improve my, you know, ability to play better chess because I just enjoy playing against higher rated players. She is now 2010. Yeah, that is a very good rating. 2023. Wow. In a year, reached 2000 Elo. Damn. That is good. Okay, that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye.